trying to have this strong duo on the bottom side that Junja can enable and trying to deter Razork from getting involved is really where it's at, especially with Mickey taking the Nautilus. This is, we want to try and fight on this bottom side. We want strong engage. We want that point and click CC. So it feels like both sides setting up to have that focus on the bottom lane.
I think Mickey, although he can end on picks like this with hard engage, the Alistar, the Naught, when he weaves those grasps in with Decimating Smash, that's when it gets quite potent. Good ward place as well. This dive, it has begun. Upset though, not hit with the core of the damage stretch line defensively. The redive might come out, but Kaiwing's low, Junja's low. Not often do you see them fail dives. They're normally a lot cleaner than that.
Well, Mickey did a really good job there. Flashed onto Kaiwing to actually disrupt being changed into a minion. So Kaiwing ended up tanking the tower in Nico form. So he is to back out. The increased tower shot damage then goes on to the Zings out. He is to back out for top lane.
Oscar, what? Driver just explodes for first blood.
Now Junja getting a nice little invade here. Razor going to see if he can get the smite.
Razork is a level up. Rune Prison starts us off. Smite comes down. Junja's behind. Seismic Shove though connects. The Tangle Barbs won't matter because Junja is in so much more trouble. Razork, the damage is beautiful as he flashes away the kill, and the deed is done. Honkyu now in trouble himself. He gets phase rush. He runs out. Wants to re-engage with Driver now jumping in, but he doesn't have an ulti. A Seismic Shove yet again. Poby 2 for 2 in the play, and Fnatic now on the board as well.
Fnatic doing a nice job of turning that around. The invade with Driver could have worked out, but Poby with a nice flick back ends up setting up that play. Now Oscar in and trying to prevent Sion from getting to the wall.
He's got an all out. He's got true damage. Driver has to flash away, and Oscar gets a bit of revenge for the previous play. Poby is going to surf it up though, and he's okay. And no flash committed. Razork comes in. As you said, cease and desist, the flick back. Still not enough damage. Honkyu thinking about it, gets phase rush, walks it out. The resilience of this man not to press the D button was big.
But it does mean Fnatic have control here, and the interrupt on the reset has to flash away. But that's going to be the pressure on top side and the boy grubs.
Wait, Seismic Shove comes already, flashed away, Poby at max range! He stares Junja in the face and says, now what, bro?
The plays around Fnatic's Poby are picking up pace here as Mickey now doesn't actually get away. Driver doesn't really have the damage, I think, to chase
But he just altered Mickey, waiting for a stretch line to come through. Mickey has the flash stretch lines, Riptide's out. It was also that Razork could get a grub. 2 now available here for CFO.
The early Dragon for themselves, they do have a lead for Doggo that they can look to play through, even using the barrier there to prevent his reset from being interrupted. And now he can start to put pressure on towards other lanes. Like you can see, turret plates are gone and, oh, hang on.
All out's going to come through. True damage is nice. Driver running for his life. There was a solo kill before, but now there's help from Junja. Oscar in slowed down. Flip comes out. He dashes away and there's a bit of space created with a decimating smash. Oscar's gone too far. The shield out. No, never mind. It's Cassante, and Oscar in and manages to save the day.
And that's the flash down on Junja now, which for if you have a dragon fight upcoming or even those next Rift Travel. Hang on, here we go.
Gromwalk does calm out. Poby sets out the rocks in place. Pop Blossom as well. Turret aggro not there, and the damage isn't either. It's a rise. Razork also shows his face. True Shot Barrage flies near. And Driver also TP's in.
You talked about it in Champ Select. You don't really have anyone that can kill his Poby.
Oh my god, a melee range Poby! Driver does it again. Both his kills are now solo bolos. Mickey's been good with the angle of hooks, but sidestepping has been clutch. I mean, CFO showing why there. Some insane players. Depth charge on Junja, but he just launches in. Razork is by himself. Pop Blossom in the meantime, it's a 2-man. Tangle Barbs becomes 3, and Driver has them lined up, ducks in a row. Fnatic came in just to go. The flash away from Oscar is blown out of the water, and CFO made that look effortless. And that's going to be gone in a turret at 18 minutes of the game as Upset just has to back away. Poby's going to teleport. They're turning this into a play, but Mickey's already dead. He dredged line too early with the Weaver's Wall lining down mid. CFO already half out. Honkyu is covered by Driver's decimating smash as Razork now found on an angle by Junja. And I feel like Fnatic are crumbling at the seams. A decimating smash. Poby with a good flick back, but Kaiwing will not perish. Junja now his angle has re-entered onto Upset, as it just goes from bad to worse for the European representatives as Doggo flash after the ace in the hole. Poby gets hit, and if there was another one, he would be dead.
You just don't have it, and now Razor cost.
Good flank onto Junja, flash away Driver, point blank. Doesn't find a knock-up though. Oscar in and walks it out. That's the one time that you're happy as a European fan that Driver didn't get too much, but Atacana still started off and CFO healthy enough to play this charade.
The Driver is still able to just control this area again. He just does not take damage. And for Fnatic, They're trying desperately to buy access to the river, but they're fighting on two fronts, both towards the tower and the driver.
They got a flip, they got a seismic shove. Razork just flashed away, and that Vi wanted it engaged. Driver's the one that got flicked back. Again, damage is null. Fnatic receiving the wave. Good dredge line onto Honkyu. Seismic shove, true shot barrage. It's good with an exhaust, but again, they need to find a kill. Razork decided to go in and die. Okay, send it again. Now onto Driver with a dredge line. They're finally killing the Scion. They've done so, but a flip up from Junja, and he finds a new lease on life. Driver on the back line gets Fnatic nice and busy, but under the turret he cares not, as that's the best result for the third seed of the LEC, but it still looks a bit too hard.
Honkyu got the reset to teleport in, so healthy members on CFO and Fnatic blinking when it comes to some of their health bars and their mana bars. It'll be just a viewing party as CFO take the Atacant.
All right, let's throw the play a third time into the midst. See what Fnatic can do. Oscar Rinnan at full HP. Again, the Realm Warp comes out after the Atacant, but no one takes it. The main thing is CFO got the Atacant, and right now it is looking like an LCP day one, no matter how you slice it. From Tribrush, Vault Breaker, Ghost as well. Mickey wants a hook onto Honkyu. They say, hey, we found him. Let's get the mid lane. A seismic shove as well. Everyone launching in from Fnatic. They're picked with upset, setting the true shot barrage. A shutdown to Mickey's unfortunate, but a shutdown nonetheless. Now Driver's isolated as Kaiwing wanted an angle, but he's not going to be given it. Driver ulti's out, and Fnatic, there's still life yet. It's only the start of Worlds as good. It's getting me giddy dagged up with the Rune Prison as well, and with Mickey maybe getting caught out. Speak of the devil, he can't get the Mega Blast Cone, and Junja punishes for that. Razork bops him away. Good defense from Poby, but Driver's here. Ultimate melee range, and Doggo snaps him down with a headshot. True shot barrage after the fact. It's nice, but it's not going to cut it as Razork is in the dirt for 40 seconds, and Poby's poke, try as he might, he won't be able to mitigate CFO starting the Baron.
Junja just sat on that blast cone and refused to let Mickey use it. So he ends up having to leap out, and Razork dies for his sins, and now CFO start up the Baron. This is a miracle if Fnatic hope that they can steal this.
Poby's going to come in, decimating smash blocked, but midway, Oscar Rinnan gets bopped up anyway. The seismic shove onto Driver. It's getting more and more tanky to Bing. He's alive as Oscar flushes away. Meanwhile, Pop Blossom, mid-realm warp. Away goes Oscar. He manages to shield it out as Honkyu gets shoved away. Poby's trying to stop the advance, but Junja says no. The Crescent Guard and Driver going for another spin. CFO have brought the game back into their favor again.
There is nothing that Fnatic can do. They're getting chased down. They are putting everything they can into this Scion, and he will not fall. CFO actually might have caught Doggo.
Flashy prec Q onto Doggo, but there's a decimating smash behind him. Razork thinks wrong. All out comes in. Doggo's in a bit of trouble. Okay, over the wall. Oscar gets the shutdown. But let's not forget, this guy's become a bit squishy. And Junja likes that 2v1. Pack your bags as Junja puts another one in the basket. Upset's just trying to deal with mid.
Exactly. Honkyu pushing in this mid lane. We're going to make it very difficult. Oscar Rinnan trying to play around that trap line, but
he sat on one. Headshot. Oh my god.
That's the tank.
He's such a good boy, and Junja is too. Everyone's getting praise on this CFO roster. There's a Realm Warp taking one minion into the base. Is going to enable an engage. Ace in the hole hits upset. Pop Blossom hits two for the final moment. Poby about to drop the greatest of some time. Ain't today. It's Honkyu as he runs in with the rest of his team with CFO looking to finish this one here.
They didn't even bring Driver along for that. He ended up bolting out of it. He didn't want to come along for the rides, but it's a victory lap. It feels like for CFO.
Not just for CFO, Dagda. It's a victory lap for the LCP on day 1. 2-0 is the kickoff. And CFO, we said they're the best of this region. They damn well put their money where their mouth is as they kick Fnatic in the jawline.
And they made it look easy. Driver getting kills against Poby, getting kills against Oscar Rinnan. Junja and Honkyu looking fantastic in the 2v2. And then Doggo was just massive. Like the Caitlyn and the Nico look so oppressive for Upside and Mickey to try and play into.
Man, they kept trying to find picks, but every single time it's like, oh no, wait, there's a sign in the way. Yeah, the Nico just cloned. Oh, that's not a real engage. It's such a hard game for Fnatic to play, but to be fair, CFO are the ones that made it so damn hard. With how constantly they were grouped, how constantly they set up those fights.
And there's just nothing that Fnatic can do. CFO will take a well-earned bow here. Because my God, that was incredible stuff from the LCP first seed.
And from first seed, from second seed, LCP 2-0 desk. That's what I'm saying. That was my region once.